Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this look for you, and it's a nice smoky autumn look. Now what inspired me to do this look is that I have got 1,000,001 Barry M Dazzle Dust eyeshadows, and I rarely use them. I have about, I don't know, 40 of them, and I just don't really use them all that often, so I thought that I would try and have a hunt through them and see what colours I could mix and match together. So this is the first of the looks. And then there'll definitely be a second one, and then I'm not sure how many after that there'll be, because I'm finding that a lot of the colours have been used in other tutorials and I don't want to sort of repeat what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope you like this, and it's really wearable for a night out, and I would wear this during the day anyway, but yeah, you can mix and match the lips. So yes, if you want to see how to get this, then stay tuned and keep watching. Bye! Okay, so as a contour I have got the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and then as a blusher I have got this Sleep blusher in Pixie Pink, and as you can see it is bright pink. You only need a tiny bit of that because it is, wow, it's bright. And then I have got my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle as my highlight. So as always, you're going to start the look with some primer, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So you're just going to apply it to the lid and then smooth it over and out with your finger, and then also to the lower lid. So all of the lid colours today are going to be Barry M Dazzle Dust. So I have got this one here, which is number 89, and I'm going to apply this to the inner third of the eye. These are all going to be really fallout happy, so if you don't want too much fallout, maybe place some powder underneath the eye just so that it doesn't ruin the face makeup. And I'm just going to pat it on, and like I say, about a third of the way in. So I'm going to take it to about there, and as you can see it's kind of a nice, like a duo-toned colour. It's got some purple and some pink in it, and it also is a little bit shimmery, which helps to make the look a little bit more sparkly. And then the next colour I'm going to take is this one here. It's another Barry M Dazzle Dust number 24, and it's called Old Gold. I'm not sure with the previous colour if it's called Oyster Grey or Mushroom. I can't remember which one's which. So this Old Gold, this is going to be very fallout happy because it's got some shimmer in it. So this is going to be placed right on the centre of the lid, right up against the previous colour, and you're just going to pat this on until you're happy with the colour payoff, because obviously if you apply it quite lightly then you're going to get a sheer colour, and if you apply it a little bit heavier you're going to get a nice sort of gold shade. So yes, this is just like an antique kind of gold shade, and I also want to just place that a little bit further out than you might think, so just past the middle third. If you find you're getting a load of fallout and you haven't put any powder on the face, you can just take a fluffy brush and just sweep it away the best as you can. That hasn't really gone anywhere for me, because once it seems to settle on the skin for me, it just seems to stay there. It doesn't want to go anywhere else. But yes, the next colour I'm going to take is this one here. It's number 102. I'm going to change brushes because this one's a bit more thick and a bit more, you can pack the colour on a little bit more with it. So I'm just going to dip the brush into the shade and then tap off all the extra, again fallout happy and shimmery, and I'm just going to place this in kind of a slanted angle. So rather where I would normally place it sort of here, I'm just going to place it in this slanted angle, and then you can intensify the colour as you go along. It's best to just place the colour for now. So this is the kind of shape we're aiming for, this diagonal, and I haven't picked up enough on the brush, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit more. And what we're going to do is we're going to darken all of this area out. We want to make it as dark as we can, and then I'm just going to start working it into the crease socket area, and then we're going to blend all this out in a minute. Don't worry about it being harsh. So we're just going to place it all in this area here, and then I'm also just going to start to blend the colour over, just so that it's not as harsh. And I'm also just going to apply it as close to the lash line as I can, so that we make the lash line nice and dark. So that's what we're going to do for now, and then I'm going to take this big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to create small circles and windscreen wiper motions just to blend that out, make it less harsh. And then I'm also going to pick up just a tiny bit more eyeshadow on the fluffy brush, tap off all the extra, and then this is just going to work in our crease area. I'm going to lift it up slightly from the socket and place it into the crease. You want to take it over to about there, but you can take it as far across as you want. So then I'm just going to make this outer part here a little bit more extended, a little bit more lifted. So I'm going to go back with this really thick brush here, and I'm just going to pick up a slight bit more colour, and I'm just going to reapply it into the socket area, just so that the socket and the crease and the outer corner is all as dark as we can get it. And then again just into the crease area a little bit more. So I seem to have gone over quite a lot of the gold, so I'm just going to pick this shade up again, and I'm going to place this back on where it was originally just to reinforce it. That's just the thing I find with these Dazzle Dusts, although I love the colour and the pigmentation and everything of them, they seem to be quite difficult to hold on the brush. So you think you've applied enough and you haven't, and then you find you've made sort of like, not a huge mistake, but you see everything's correctable, but it's a pain really. Let's just go with that, it's a pain. So the next colour I'm going to take is not Barium, it's a MAC eyeshadow, and this is Vanilla. This is my favourite highlight colour. And I'm just going to place this on the brow bone and work it back and forth into the 102. I'm sure actually this one's called Burgundy Noir, the 102. So, because in Superdrug and Boots they give you the name and the number, but on the pots they only give you the number. It drives me crazy, but I'm not going to get into that. So the next colour I'm going to take is number 65. This is called Green Iridescent, and this is going to go onto our inner corner just to bring some light to the area. So you're just going to pat it on, take it slightly onto the lower lash line, and then you're just going to blend whatever's left on the brush upwards and meet the dark colour here. So if you want a little bit more sparkle, you can add a little bit more. If you want a bit less, logic says add a little bit less, and that's your highlight in the inner corner done. So for the under eye, the lower lash line, I'm going to take the number 89 again, and I'm just going to apply this pretty much across the entire lower lid. So I'm just going to pat it on, and you're going to take it from Green Iridescent all the way across, so all the way to the outer corner here. If you want to pick up some of the gold colour, I use it in the cap by the way, if you want to pick up some of the gold colour you can. So I've just picked up a tiny bit and I'm just going to place that about on the centre of the lower lid, and then I'm going to take whatever's left in the cap again of the 102, and this is just going to go right on the outer corner here to bring some dimension and depth. So I have got two eyeliners for this look. I have got the Barium Bold Black eyeliner, and I've got my Gosh Velvet Touch. And the reason I've got two is because when I put these on my waterlines, it seems to give me some kind of allergic reaction. My waterlines seem to go really hot and they feel like they're stinging. So I'm okay to use this on the lid, but just not on the waterlines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Gosh one on the waterlines. So you're just going to apply it to your lower waterline. And then I'm just going to take my little brush again and I'm just going to incorporate all that together. And then I'm also going to take the eyeliner on the upper lash line. And then I'm going to pick up the Barium one, and this is just going to go along the lash line itself rather than the waterline. So this is a really intense black, and I can't seem to get a very thin line with it, so you just want to be as thin as you can with it. And then I'm going to take our stiff brush again, and I'm just going to run this along the lash line to blend it out. I'm going to apply a little bit more of the pencil to the outer corner, and then blend it through again. It's going to give us a nice smoky look. Okay, so for mascaras I have got my usual two. I have got my Clinique Lash Power Mascara and my Lower Lash Mascara. These are both black, but you could use even like a burgundy brown colour for this because of the eyeshadows. But whatever shade you use, apply it now. Okay, so for lips I am going to mix two sleek pout paints. This one is the red one, it's called Pin Up. This is the orangey peach one and it's called Peachy Keen. So I have got a palette here. Now just ignore that, that's from putting my foundation on, and that's from doing it yesterday because these do stain. So what I want to do is I want to create kind of like a corally colour. So I'm going to squeeze a tiny bit of red in, and then I'm going to squeeze a little bit extra orange in. So when I say a tiny bit of red, I do mean a tiny bit of red. And then I'm going to make sure you shake these as well because they do settle. They've got like an oil in them and they do settle. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit more orange. So like that. Then you're just going to mix. I've got a lip brush here. This one's the e.l.f. Professional Lip Defining Brush. And you're just going to mix these two together with the brush. It's not turned out so much pink, so much coral, but more pink, so that's what the colour has turned out to be. So you're just going to apply this to the lips. And there you have it, that is the look complete. So yeah, it's not really the lip colour that I wanted, but I think it works, I think it goes, which is good, which is a relief. So yeah, this is the final look. It's a nice kind of smoky autumn, as we are in autumn obviously, smoky autumn look with a bright pink lip. You can easily change the lip about. You can have a red lip, you can have an orange lip, mix them together and get pink. If you'd have mixed maybe slightly more orange instead of red, you might have got more of a coral colour. But yeah, you really don't need much of those two things. So yes, this is the look. That's the third time I've said that now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you comment, rate and subscribe. And until my next video, I shall see you all soon. Thanks for watching guys, bye!